today I'm going to talk about my Simpson 3600 PSI Power Shot pressure washer that has been amazing for me. I bought it at a local Rural King. I love this device. Most power washers, as you know, come with the two wheels, and they come with the handle where you can wheel it around wherever you need to. That's pretty common on power washers. But this thing has held up good for us. It comes with 5 different attachments, as you can see here, with all different functions. Each nozzle has a different setting. Like this one was going to be like a very fine spray, if you can see the end there. This one here is going to have a little bit more of a wider spray. The one I tend to use, I'm not going to show you all of them, but the one I tend to use is this one right here. You see your handle here actually has this little slip ring here, which allows you to be able to take them on and off. But this is the one I use the majority of the time. I think it's pretty overall standard use for every day that I use it for. I think I've only used the red one here maybe once or twice because I was trying to get water shot a little more directed. But other than that, very easy to use. You remove your different nozzle end like that. Now the hose actually comes separate, as you can see. What I mean separate, it comes with the machine, but it's not connected. So what I do is every time I use this device, I unhook the sprayer from the hose. So here is your hose. If you look at your hose, it actually has a rubber gasket in there. Looks like I need to clean the rust off of that. But basically, what happens is that gets screwed on here. As you can see, it goes on pretty easy. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is power washers have a motor, and what the motor does, the motor is what drives the pressure behind the water. Without this motor, you would only have the same amount of pressure that you have with your regular garden hose. This is what actually increases and gives you that pressure. I know it sounds common sense, but a lot of people may not understand that. So once I got my hose hooked up, the other side of my hose, as you can see here, is already attached. On my particular power washer, I keep this one already, I keep it always attached. Now it's starting to get close to winter time, so I'm probably going to have to break all this down, put some gas stabilizer, or use the rest of the gas. But it's just a basic, simple engine. Set up here, you have your on and off switch here for the motor. This is your gas tank where you fill in your gas. You have your oil thing right here where you can actually check your oil level. And I probably need to change that. I'm going to be doing a lot of winter service on a lot of different machines that I have here. I have several small engine pieces of equipment that I need to do work on. The other thing too, these tires are similar to the tires that you have on a lawnmower, where they don't, they're just sealed by the rim. So if you look right here, you can see this is where you hook up your hose. And I'm going to show you how that works here. Now it kind of works in reverse. If that makes any sense. But you just basically put your hose here, and this little thing allows you to turn it. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. That's this little nozzle here. You just turn it and it tightens your hose down onto your power washer. So now the hose is there. So the best thing to do when you go to start your power washer is I always turn the water on first. So let me do that. So in a moment you'll be able to see the water. Now, I don't know if you can see the water flowing there. Okay, so this thing is ready to go. So I'm going to start this sucker up and I'm going to show you exactly how this thing works. here's where you start it, just like any other lawnmower, to make sure you have your power switch on. Well, I guess this is kind of a blessing in disguise, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me shut the water off. I don't know if you saw that, but there is a hole right here in the hose. What I guarantee you happened is this muffler assembly right here gets very hot, and as you can see, it looks like it leaned against it and actually damaged the hose. So note to everybody out there watching, make sure that you keep the hose away from this device. So next year I'm going to have to go out and buy another hose. I don't think I can fix this one because of it being under so much pressure. So I'm just going to go out and buy another power washer hose for next season. But anyway, kind of glad that happened. I'm not glad it happened, though. I'm glad it happened because it kind of shows you one of the things you need to guard against if you have a power washer, that when you're wrapping up your hose, which is just really plastic on the outside, that you can actually damage it, as you saw with mine there, where it actually finally gave way and the walls gave way and the water started shooting out of the hose. So more money I got to go spend. But again, the device itself, that's on me. I blame myself for that. But the device is amazing. So my recommendation to you is, if you're in the market for one of these, I know there's Honda and there's a whole bunch of other brands. This Simpson brand has been amazing for us, and we use it a lot here on the farm. Whether it's, we have a couple of gazebos here on the property. Show you. We have one on this side, and we have another gazebo on the other side of the property, a larger one that's like 3 times as big as this one. So we power wash these in the summertime quite a bit, and if you look, you can actually kind of see how it gets all that brown looking gook up there. So anyway, so hopefully this video was helpful, and if you're in the market for a power washer or looking for another one that might be a little bit better, consider a Simpson. Like I said, this thing has been great for us. We've had it for 2 years now, and until what just happened here a moment ago with the hose, which was my own fault, the machine has worked perfectly. I've had no issues with it. So again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, because I'm always uploading content similar to this, or how do you do things around the house. Also, make sure you like this video, comment on this video. I love to hear what it is you guys have to say, and share this video too. If you know somebody that's in the market for a power washer, again, I know we're getting ready to go into the winter months, but you just never know. You know, some people live in warmer climates like Arizona, like I used to, and you can use these things all year long. So anyway, until next time, I'll see ya.